What is up, everybody? This is Syntac, and I'm here with a tutorial on how to create an image such as this. So, the reason I want to show you how to create this is because I was going around the internet looking for some type of inspiration, and pictures like this kept on popping up. And the reason I don't want to do it as a speed art is because they're so simple. It wouldn't even be a speed art because it would be done in like 5 minutes. So can't do that, but I decided I'm just gonna show you guys how to make these instead. So let me get it up. I came in here and found this image, which is a really beautiful scene of I forgot the name of it. Lighthouse. There we go. So yeah, there's the scene. Pretty much what you want to do is just keep it with just this. You want to start by right clicking the layer and rasterizing. Now down here you'll see what looks like the bottom left hand of a notepad being flipped over. Click that and it'll create a new layer. Now on this layer you want to go over to the paint bucket tool, which you should see here. It might be this, which is the gradient tool, and bring it over to gradient. You want to choose colors that are kind of light, so center should always be white, and then just kind of play with it till you find a color that you like. That looks pretty good to me. So now that you have that, make sure that it's on this circular one, the one that looks like a gradient circle going out. Now put it, I'm gonna do it as close to center as I can, but just put it wherever you feel the center. If you want these grids on the outside like I do, and you don't have them, press Control R and they will pop up. So I'm gonna get it close to center, and then once you have it in center, just drag all the way out to the corner or anywhere outside, it doesn't really matter. And this outside is not dark enough. Sometimes you gotta do it over a few times to get it to the darkness you like. You could just barely see the gradient on that. Now let's try again. Ooh, that has a much better effect. Now let's drag the other image on top and go over to the square you'll see down near the bottom and go to ellipse tool. Now this one you want to get it in the center because it'll look the best, so figure out where your end is. For me that is 26.66. The way I got this line here is I just go over to the where the bar is and just drag out. So I want to get to 13.31. That's actually dead center. Down here that's 15 or 14.998, close enough. So yep, right there, that's dead center. Now you just want to sorry, I'm cold right now, I can't really be exact. And then hold Shift and Alt and create a circle that goes to the sizes you think will fit. For me that looks good. It's in that color because of the last project I was working on. Now you want to put it in kind of a gray color. So that looks good. Now here's where you want to put it as a wrong way around. Okay, so drag it under the scenery layer and then hold Alt and create a clipping mask using it. Now if you don't think it's big enough, you could always increase the size and everything will increase with it. So once you have that, you just want to kind of, let me look at this other image, see how it was done. Yeah, okay. So you want to duplicate the ellipse layer, drag it on top, and now with this one, just put it at about 75. Yeah, that has the effect, or I meant 25, sorry. Now, I'm kind of going back and forth a little with this, but now what you want to do with the background, the scenery layer, is duplicate that as well. Now for this we don't want to add it as any type of I'm just rasterizing these layers here. We don't want to add it as any type of mask, so just control click the screen for the circle, right click while on a selection tool and do select inverse, go to the background layer and just delete. Now with this layer, I want to drag it, I want to keep it where it is and just press Control U and saturation all the way down. Now you see it has that nice effect to it. Okay, sorry about that, my chair popped a little. Now, from here, you want to go to the circle tool again. Make this one, you want to turn the fill to 0, turn the stroke on, have it as a white stroke. You could turn this up for now, but we'll be adjusting later. Go to the center again, and same thing, hold Shift and Alt, and drag it like about here. And now, don't rasterize the layer yet, do this, and you should see it's kind of taking on the effect. No, I'm gonna make it smaller because it's a little too big, maybe down to like 7.5. Yeah, that's looking really good right now. Yeah, that's looking great actually. So now that we have this, let's go and drag the scenery, your non desaturated scenery scene and the clipping mask it's on above everything, and then let's go ahead and, sorry, I was testing a little. Layer mask. Let's just actually delete the layer mask altogether. Okay, so it should go back to looking just like this. You actually want this on top still. And then from here, what we want to do is with this, click on the ellipse. It'll be ellipse copy 1, and then go down to this square with the circle cut out of it. Click it, and it'll create a layer mask. Now go over to the paint bucket tool and color the layer mask black. Pretty much what this did is it hid everything on this layer until we unhide it. So now let's go to the custom shape tool, not custom shape tool, polygonal tool, and make something with 3 sides, so it'll end up being a triangle. Just kind of make a shape. It doesn't have to be perfect or anything. I'll pull it in front of everything so you can see it, and don't know why. Oh yeah. Put it back on so it's at the full shape. Oop. Pull that off the screen. Now just kind of drag it around. If you hold shift, it'll come to a perfect line. Now just keep on dragging it around until you find a place you like for it. I'm satisfied with that right now. Now duplicate it using Control J and just do the same design as that. Right click, flip vertical, pull it right over here like so. Duplicate it again, flip vertical again, shrink it some more, and if at any time you want to shrink it so that it all shrinks to the center and stays in shape, Shift and Alt. That is crucial. Now let's just do this one more time. Flip it upside down again and drag it straight down to here. Make sure you feel like they're all the same distance apart. Now hold shift and click all 4 polygonal tools and type Control E. That'll put them together as one shape. Now click the screen, go to the layer mask and just hit delete. Nothing will happen, but when you turn this off, you'll have the same effect. Let me just quickly go in. With here, you see the pieces that come off, they're not there. That's just because it's clipping masked like that. So you just want to zoom in a little. Actually, let me do this the easier way. So just turn this layer back on, select it, go over to this layer, turn that one on, and then you're gonna go over to where make sure you're not on the mask anymore, you're on the circle, and just come up to it, and just color in those areas, and they did it a little bit different. They had the lines behind it like that. Yeah. So you see, now you have your very own version of the design I have found on the internet, and it looks great. Now at this point, you could just put any picture you want in. It'll all work the same, as long as you make sure it's clipped to that. Otherwise, it'll just. And there you go. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment anything else you want me to do. Check out my other videos, and see you all next time.